Hi guys, it's Shared of ChromaGlitch, and today we're romancing some characters in Sunhaven. In today's video, I'm going to go over where you can find June, Liam, Kitty, and Lucia throughout the day. We're also going to try and figure out their likes and dislikes, and to top it all off, we're going on a date with one of them. Starting things off with our favorite town counselor, June doesn't wander around too much, and after following him around for an entire day, because that's completely normal, here's a schedule. Once you reach a high enough relationship score, you can visit June at 8 a.m. north of the bakery. If you don't know where that is, I put a link down below to my Sunhaven reference map. June will stay at his house until 10 a.m. He'll go from there to the pond in front of his house until around noon, and then head off to the library. Depending on the day of the week, you may also run into Liam and his sisters, and Kara and the kids as well. He'll spend the majority of the day in the library, leaving at around 7:20. On Thursday, he'll just go home. But you can also catch him standing outside enjoying the sunset with Liam on Friday around 7 p.m. and Lucia on Saturday at around 5 p.m. We found out that June likes glazed apples, sand dollars, spring rolls, sesame rice balls, chicken noodle soup, and spaghetti. Next up is Liam, also known as the best older brother in town. Liam is one of the few NPCs you can catch before 8 a.m., as he'll be tending to the bakery oven at 6:30. This is actually a really cool touch to find in the game because that's what a baker would do in real life. They start working before they open. At 8 a.m. he'll go into the bakery, and you can even accept quests from his sisters as they'll also come down and sit in the store. On Friday at noon, he goes to the library with his sisters. You can usually catch June and even Kara during this time as well. Around 4:10, he then takes his sisters to see the animals in front of Kitty's house. Again, best brother in the game. They'll head back to the bakery at around 6 p.m. On Mondays, he can then be found in the bakery at 5 p.m. as well. He can also be found sitting with June on Fridays watching the sunset. Liam's biggest dislike by far is trying to cut down the weed outside the bakery because who would do that? Oops. Farmer, it's you. I mistook you for a bandit just now. I don't know how things are done where you're from, but in Sunhaven we don't take from our neighbors' fields. Next, we followed Lucia, and she's one of the busiest NPCs, but being an archmage will do that. You can catch her in her home at 8 a.m., but at 9 a.m. she is on the move, so your best bet is to head into town and to hope you can catch up to her. In town, you can catch her standing next to the mining and weapon merchants until around 10:30. She'll then stop by the library until 2 p.m., where she'll be on her way to visit the barracks. If you missed her in town during the day, you can still catch her at 5 p.m. watching the sunset with June by his house. She'll also stand outside of her house for a while on other days. Lucia is definitely one of those NPCs that you have to look for on trips into town, as she's constantly moving compared to the others. We found out that Lucia likes fire crystals, spall mana tomes, peppers, green root, energy smoothies, all that running around makes a lot more sense now, and spicy ramen. One of the more consistent NPCs in Sunhaven is Kitty. On Monday at 8 a.m. you can find her in her home until around 10:40 when she goes outside and watches the animals near her house. She will walk around the area near the bakery hiding in trees until 3 p.m. when she goes and sits by the pond near June's house. Then at around 5:40 she'll hide in the trees below the pond. Eventually she'll go into town around 7 p.m. and stand outside the tavern until she heads back home for the night. Kitty likes what you would expect her to like. Sea bass, carp, silver carp, angelfish, blue tang, bluegill, rainbow trout, pufferfish, crabs. And last but certainly not least, I can finally reveal who we went on our first date with. And it was none other than June. Those were just a few of the romanceable NPCs and their schedules in Sunhaven. If you like this video and want to see more of Sunhaven's most eligible, be sure to comment down below who you think I should romance next. As always, be sure to like this video if any of the schedules were helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.